and Coach Chris, Team Criticalbench, coming to you from the compound. I'm the head strength coach here. Today I am talking to you about the two biggest bicep workout mistakes. And these are prevalent. These are mistakes that a lot of guys made. I made them. And only from experience and from talking to people who know better, who've been at this longer than you, will you learn the error of your ways. Okay, so number one, for me, in my opinion, the biggest bicep workout mistake is overtraining. It's frequency and volume, okay? Meaning you are doing your biceps too much, too often, and when you do them, you're doing far too many exercises, too many sets, too many reps, okay? And before I get to the second workout mistake, let's talk about this one just for a moment. Oftentimes when we have a goal, like having bigger arms, bigger biceps, right? Strength, yeah, I think when people are going for this, they're not so much going for stronger biceps as they are bigger, more impressive biceps. I think that's probably the main goal of a lot of guys, is to have impressive looking arms. If you're wearing a tank top or sleeve, or you're just about to bust out of the sleeve on your shirt, and so we think, okay, more is better. So we have 3 bicep workouts a week. And in that bicep workout, we're doing 4 or 5, maybe even 6 different exercises, multiple sets, some stuff for strength, low rep, but typically higher rep ranges, so hypertrophy plus ranges like 10, 12, 15 rep sets on stuff. And we do that for, a long period of time, extended period of time, for years. And there are, especially if you're a true beginner, you're going to see arm growth. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You stimulate a muscle repeatedly, it's going to grow. It's going to respond to that. But our bodies are obviously extremely adaptive. And if you're repeatedly doing a lot of the same movements over and over and over again, very frequently, over time, not going to have the same effect. Okay, it's kind of like when you start a diet. The initial few weeks that you're eating clean and you're losing weight real fast, and all of a sudden you get to that point where it's just that last 5 or 10 pounds, you just can't get it off. Same way with bicep training, with really anything. So that's what I mean with overtraining, with frequency and volume just going overboard. My number 2 major tip is always working within the same range of motion. Okay? Always working from the same angle, even if the apparatus or the exercise itself is different. This is what I mean. You do barbell curls. You see a barbell behind me. Okay? You're standing, you're doing barbell curls. And you go over and you pick up some dumbbells, whether you're seated or standing, and you're doing more dumbbell curls. And then you go over to a cable machine and you pick up the handles, the D-rings, you start doing some more curls over there, or the bar. Okay, so what's different? Well, you had a bar in your hand in one, you had dumbbells in your hands in another, you had a cable attachment in your hand, but the movement pattern, start to finish, was the same. Well, the biceps have a pretty dynamic, or a pretty big range of motion. Okay, the range of motion. Okay, if I turn sideways, the extreme range of motion at this end of my arm movement is here. So I'm pronating my hand, I'm turning my palm as far as it can go and reaching back. So that's as extreme as I get with my range of motion for my bicep. And then guess what? My bicep range of motion comes all the way up as I supinate and turn my hand to here. Okay, look at that. Way up here. That's the other end of the range. Okay? And yes, it requires shoulder movement to get to that extreme range. So what does that tell you when it comes to how you're training your biceps? What you're missing? What's your big mistake? It means that you could just do 3 exercises. You could do a and you're going to see me doing these exercises, obviously. You're going to sit on an inclined bench with a nice like 45-degree or so angle, maybe a little bit higher than that, so that your arm is in a stretched state. And then you're going to do a curl. You're going to have to go a little lighter with this exercise if you want to get good, clean reps. Then you're going to still work with the belly, the middle movement of the bicep, and do your barbell curls, your dumbbell curls, cable curl variations and stuff from a vertical or seated upright position. And then you're going to do what you can only do with cables. You're going to do that other extreme range of motion, kind of curling your hand back behind your head to target that other extreme end of the range. And that's what's going to give you a complete bicep routine. So, but here's my fix. Spend more time on your compound lifts, namely these 3 movements: pull-ups, deadlifts, and row variations. It could be dumbbell or barbell. Okay? You do 2 hard workouts a week that involve pull-ups, deadlifts, and rows. And I promise you, even if you didn't touch a curl exercise, you're going to see arm growth and bicep growth. And then what you do at the end of those back routines, or another workout where you're not even hitting your biceps, a chest day, a push day, a chest day, throw in one of those 3 bicep movements, or a couple of them at the end. I mean, we're talking about a very small muscle here, okay? So you shouldn't be devoting hours and hours per week to like one of the smallest body. Yes, it's aesthetically pleasing and it's a muscle that people are looking for. It's like if you see a guy with great arms but everything else sucks, it's still like, oh, he's got great arms. It's impressive. Arms get people's attention, just like abs get people's attention. But you're better off spending your time on the compound lifts, spending much less time on your biceps, but doing specific exercises to properly and fully hit the bicep, okay? And I promise you, you're going to see terrific response from your biceps. So that's my fix for these 2 major mistakes that people make with their bicep workouts. Now, I hope you found this video helpful and useful, and there's some nuggets of information in there for you. I had fun talking to you about it today. I have a free gift for you. It's a free report all about a guy who had amazing arms, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was part of the team that put this report together. It's awesome. It's a very in-depth PDF with great pictures, quotes, all kinds of stories about Arnold's life, stuff that you aren't familiar with in this free report. And you can just click this arrow into the video, the top link that you see. It's the free PDF is called Arnold, Living a Legacy of Strength. Click that top link, put your email in, that report's yours. Or make it easier, just click right here on this box, put your email in, that report is yours, all about Arnold. Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out this other bicep workout video that I know you'll like. Thanks again. We'll see you again.